So let's begin today with a morning routine. Find your comfortable position, whatever feels comfortable for your spine. Relax your shoulders and start connecting with your breath. Start finding that space inside of you when you can just slowly feel how in every inhale and every exhale, you relax and more and more and more. You can keep your eyes open if that feels more comfortable, but if you are able to close your eyes and get yourself into that place inside of you. Find the calmness, the quiet. And as you're waking up and ready to begin your day, start slowly checking in with you. By now, you know the routine a little bit more. What we're trying to do here is first thing in the morning when we wake up, get used to the habit, the idea to first check how you're feeling today. Not only for the physical, but we also want to involve the mind and the heart. So let's begin with the body. See, you can be a little more conscious about the space that you occupy in the room that you are. Notice the weight of your legs, your sit bones against the floor or the mat, wherever you're sitting at, or the chair. Try to see, you notice your shoulders more, the weight of the head. Check on your fingers, your toes, your knees. Notice what part of your body feels a little more tense. Maybe there's some areas that you feel more sensations than others. So do a little scanning your body as we ask in the body, how's the body feeling today? The weather has a lot of influence in us, and as the seasons now start changing, and at least in Denmark there's more light, so these days when I wake up I start feeling a little bit more loose. So notice the sensations in your body, and without trying to understand or without trying to analyze anything or find a reason for the sensation. We just noticing things here. And as we move from the body, gentle, we start having the mind involved, and now I start asking the mind, how is the mind today? Where I am right now? What is it that I'm thinking? Do you wake up feeling that you have so much things in your mind that you feel overwhelmed? Or you feel restless? Or you feel that today maybe you wake up feeling a little more calm and more relaxed? That even though that you have so many things to think about, at least at this moment you feel a little more clear in your mind. So the idea is just to wake up and notice how the mind, the body, the heart is feeling so you can get that information and use it to hopefully make better actions through the day, to plan how you're going to function today in a way that is not aggressive, that you respect the feelings of today. So check also your heart now. How is the heart feeling today? What are the emotions that come out today? It's very easy to sometimes forget to check in ourselves, to not ask questions. It's easier for us to ask others how they're feeling and to understand the feelings of others around us. But sometimes we don't ask ourselves that. So it's very good habit to start asking ourselves and be honest to ourselves and understand how we're feeling in a particular time. So ask yourself the question, the same friendly, loving way that you will ask to a dear friend, without trying to judge, to change, to manipulate anything. And with that same intention and same love that we put to someone that we care very deeply, we help ourselves to start noticing not only how we're feeling, but accept it as it is at this moment, without trying to change or analyze anything. As we continue breathing and using the breath as a tool to help us to stay calm and quiet in this space, we start moving into thinking on something that will inspire us for create some intention today. I like to keep things simple, especially during these morning meditations, because I want to not plan too much and try to simplicity makes things easier to do. So I like to think about something beautiful, something that I love. And as I keep that warm thought in my mind and in my heart, that also start waking up in me the inspiration to devote myself to something beautiful to do and be today. So let's take the last few minutes here into finding something to dedicate today. So take some time in silence to open your heart and pick something that you would like to do, or it can be also something that we like to say, or simply just smile more or be more patient. Maybe read a book, maybe have a nice cup of tea. whatever that is, something that you feel that will nourish you and your heart and help you to deal with whatever it is around you today. So in the last few breaths here, make these last breaths breathe long and deep. When you feel the air coming in through your nose, to your lungs, feeling that energy keeping you alive, and think about bringing more of the love and goodness and peace and calmness, whatever it feels that you need right now, every time that you take a deep breath. And when you exhale, think about releasing, cleaning, taking out whatever is no longer serving you. And when you're ready, very gentle, very slowly, you can start opening your eyes. And we prepare for our yin posture. So as we've been doing lately, you can decide if you want to do it sitting down or you want to do it lying down. So you're doing sitting down, all you need to do is just remove whatever it is that you are sitting on and just bring your heels, your feet away from your body, and you're forming like a diamond shape in your legs. If you want to do this lying down, same thing. You can just lie down in your back and just form the diamond shape in your legs. If it's something uncomfortable under your knees, you can put blankets or pillows. And when you're ready, take 3 long breaths to help you. So inhale. And when you exhale, start gentle, slowly bringing your upper body forward. Take another deep breath and bring your chest up. And when you exhale, start leaning forward a little bit more, maybe using your hands. Last breath, shoulders relax. And when you exhale, at this time you decide how much you want to bring your head down. So sometimes I like to bring my head down slowly so I can feel how it feels in the back of my neck. So this posture, remember, is not for the head, so it really doesn't matter how much you bring your head down. Just make sure that you go slow. Try not to move too fast. So really very gentle, start getting into what is our maximum range of motion for today. So relaxing your shoulders, bend your elbows. And we're gonna try to be here as quiet as possible for the next 5 minutes. And one of the best tools that we have available for us, especially during our yin yoga practice, is true for every yoga practice, but particularly for this one today, is the mingling of the winds of the breath as we been practicing the last few weeks. When we use the inhale to bring all of that energy, that chi, that prana, that comes through the nose all the way down to your belly area, to the center of your body. And we try to hold it there without forcing it, without pushing it too much, but maybe just for the count of 1 or 2. And when you exhale, you push it like a trampoline, that you just push the air back in direction of your heart. Once you bring it all the way up, before you take your next inhale, you're also going to count for 1 or 2 and repeat the cycle again. So trying to create this direction, awareness, and also trying to find the same length and rhythm. It will allow us to help the system in your body to move from the parasympathetic nervous system to the parasympathetic to the system that help us to slow down your nervous system, from sympathetic to parasympathetic nervous system. So it really allows us to get more in ease, really allow the body to relax more. So the muscles doesn't have to be engaged, and we allow gravity to work on us more. Because the idea in yin is to get all of those joints more exposed, to work on the deeper layers, the deep tissues in your body, creating more elasticity, more lubrication of the joints, of the fascia, and really allowed us to open up the body more. So prana really works very well in allowed us to help the body and all of those meridians points to create this opening that we allow the flow of the chi, a flow of all of that energy through those points in the body where we feel more stuck, more stiff, to really open up more. So it's really incredible. The more we practice, you're going to start slowly feeling the effects of feeling the benefits. Yin yoga, like I always said, is more about quality than quantity, and that also includes the seeing the benefits out of it. So the last few breaths here, if you feel that today is the day to go a little bit deeper into the posture, you can do that using maybe your fingers to walk a little bit more forward. So maybe you are able to lean forward and get your head closer to your feet. But relax your shoulders and try to be mindful with the movements. We're never going to try to push or force anything. So in the last breaths here, continue focusing on the direction of your breath. Notice how you are able to maintain the stillness and the calmness in this posture. And when you're ready, very slowly, using your hands and your breath, slowly start coming up. Try to use your inhale to help you to keep your energy, to start bringing your chest up, your torso up, your head. If you're lying down, take your time. Just put maybe your hands on the side or your hands in front of you or behind you, and just slowly stretching one leg at a time. You can shake it up a little bit. Move your toes, your ankles. And grab your pillow or whatever you are sitting out, just to finish out with the last part of the pranayama. So again, make sure that you have a tissue next to you so you can clear your nostrils before we begin, because once we begin the practice, we're going to try to not interrupt the rhythm of the pranayama. So whatever is going to come out is going to come out. Just make sure that you do that at the beginning. So again, same as yesterday, I'm just going to remind you quickly before we begin, because I know that it's a lot of information. So after we finish the 3 rounds with both sides, and the last exhale, that is 3 short ones, extending the last one, you take a deep breath and then hold it as much as you can. All right, so hold it. When you feel you cannot hold it anymore, you just let it out, whatever that is that you cannot hold. But before you take another breath is when you move your hips 3 times right. It doesn't have to be too wide and doesn't have to be the upper body. It's only the hips that we're moving. So 1, 2, 3 to the right, 1, 2, 3 to the left, and 1, 2, 3 to the center. Doesn't have to be too much. It can be just gentle movements, all right? And you can do it quickly, because sometimes what we're holding, we cannot hold for too long. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3 in the center, as you keep holding in that. And try at that moment to bring your chin down, and just imagine that you're looking at your heart and keeping your spine straight and your elbows straight. And you're gonna start feeling, the more you're holding, this sense of kind of like a tingling in your hands, that energy. The more you practice, obviously, the more you're gonna feel. At the beginning, you get probably even scared or feels like you don't know what you're doing, and so relax. It takes some time to get used to that. But the idea is to maintain the hold as much as you can while you're doing all of that. And once you feel you cannot hold it anymore, and then you bring your chin up, release whatever it is, and you finish with 3 long breaths. All right, so let's begin. Any questions?
Excuse me, you stay with your hair and around when you inspire or expire?
I'm sorry, say it again.
When you stay your respiration, it's in inspiration and you do this, or is expiration and you do this?
Okay, so once you first you hold the breath as much as you can, and then when you let it out, after you finish letting, you know, when you're holding your breath so much, you feel that you have to let out something. And then before you breathe again is when you do the circles. and you're still holding that. Don't breathe anything until the very end. So after you release, and then you do the circles, and you keep holding it and keep holding it, no breathing, no breathing, no breathing, no breathing, no breathing, until you feel, okay, I cannot hold it anymore. I hate to breathe, and then you breathe at the end. Make sense?
Rosa means you do the circle with holding your breath.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, d'accord. On
Exactly.
retient sa respiration en faisant les cercles. D'accord. Right.
Good? All right. So let's begin. So you're going to take the right thumb, cover your right nostril, and begin inhaling on the left. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and quick exhale. Let's do it again. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and quick exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and 3 exhale. Extend in the last one. Now move your fingers and now start inhaling with the right. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and quick exhale. Yes, last second one. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and quick exhale again. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Last one. 3 exhale. Extend in the last one. Now remove your hands. Put your hands in your lap and inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and quick exhale. Second one. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and quick exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and 3 quick exhale. Extend in the last one. Now take a deep breath, everyone. As much as you can, fill out your lungs, bring your chin down, look at your head, and just hold the breath here for as long as we can today. This week, because we're doing the second piece together, we're gonna do it together. Starting next week, we're gonna be on your own in this part. So let's just hold it for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your chin up, let it out. And before you take another breath, just move your hips. 1, 2, 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3 to the center, and keep holding it, holding it, holding it. Relax everything, but just keep holding the breath as much as you can. 3, 2, 9. Bring your chin up and release everything. And take 3 long breaths. Inhale and exhale slowly. These last 3 breaths, you are in your own. You need longer breaths or shortest, whatever you feel.